Hello again and welcome back to Star Trek Online and Klingon Hell. Alright, we're about to speak to Mordok, who supposedly won Lorel in a game of poker. Let's see what's going on here. Also, we noticed that Batleth is still following us.
What? Lorel? I don't know her. There must be some sort of mistake.
This doesn't seem like a master gambler to me.
Gambler? No. This is Lothar's work. I'm sorry, you've been played. We've all been played. And now we're gonna suffer for it. Sorry.
It's an ambush.
I told you on the barge that vengeance would be mine. What I meant was, vengeance would be ours.
Of course.
Your luck finally run out, Bartok.
Try to die well, Jabula.
Of course.
I was wondering when they'd make their move. Now I know.
I can't fight them. Have they added another to their ranks?
Would you just
The
die?
Order's arrival is on our side.
Huh. A random person is fighting on our side.
Most poetic traitor.
Anybody else? Well, that was fun. Who was helping us?
I hear you have been looking for Lorel, and now you have found her.
There she is.
We need to talk.
Yes, we do. There's a lot to talk about. Hello, Lorel.
Ja'ula, sister of Tekuvma. I know your story well. How you rose to power in House Mokai, your conflict with your brother, and your bold crusade against the Federation during the war. Even after my death, I heard tales of your exploits. You have made and ended a great many enemies. Many of them now dwell within these halls. I know why these souls are here. What I do not know is why you are here. It is not your time.
If you have heard of my exploits, you know of my clash with the tyrant Jempak. Once he held the office you brought honor to, but it was not enough to sate his lust for power. Now, he calls himself Emperor, and has shattered the great work of my brother. The empire you led with honor is now divided, on the verge of collapse. I am here because I want to restore you to the realm of the living, to help me save it.
Your brother often spoke of your boldness. I suspect he might have understated it somewhat. What you seek is not impossible, but I question the need for such a thing.
What?
Why seek to restore me from the dead when another former Chancellor still breathes? Of what use am I when General Martok, a warrior fit to wield the sword of Kalish, stands at your side?
It appears you've heard of my exploits as well, Chancellor. I am honored.
As you should be, General. You have served the Empire with honor. And yet, you are reluctant to reclaim the office you once held. Why else would you be here now? I do not blame you. I know too well of the great burden that office brings, and the terrible sacrifices it often demands. Word travels fast here. Your enemies will be on the move. If you do not return to the realm of the living soon, they will strike. Even the greatest warriors can die here. You should leave, while you are still able to do so.
Join us. Together, we can liberate you from this place and restore you to life, as Kalis once was.
No, I cannot leave this place. It is a matter of honor. Once, I dwelled in Stovakor among the honored dead. But Volk, My greatest love was denied entry. He was denied an honorable death, and thus his soul was sent to Grethel.
I see.
I could not bear that, and so I came here and bargained with Feklar for his release. In exchange for Volk's freedom, I offered to take his place. As you can see, my offer was accepted. This is why I cannot leave. To do so would dishonor the agreement and condemn us both to eternal suffering in Grethel. You have traveled here in vain, Jaul. I cannot help you.
No, I saw it. The crystal showed me the future, and you are a part of it. If you could strike a bargain with the Master of Grethor, so can I. I will find Feklar and secure your freedom, or die trying.
I have seen such determination before in the eyes of your honored brother. So be it. I will take you to Feklar. There we shall see how strong your resolve truly is.
A deal with Feklar. I hope you know what you're doing, Jula.
The stairs beyond those doors lead to Feklar's hall.
Feklar. This ought to be interesting.
Alright. Here we go.
The guards do not seem to be opposed to our passage.
They aren't here to keep us away from Feklar. They're here to keep us from escaping.
Yeah.
Come here with hope in your heart. Abandon it. There is no place for hope here. There is only pain.
Yeah. Seek an audience.
Lady Jaula of House Mokar, I must offer my gratitude to you. Many fresh souls have arrived here of late, thanks to you and your Imperial nemesis. Because of this, I will hear what you have come so far to say. Come forth, speak. What would you ask of the Lord of Grethor?
Lord Feklar, I come before you to bargain for the soul of Lorel. I would liberate her from these halls.
Such impudence. You think you are worthy of commerce with me? My good lady, I am inclined to disagree. Violent.
Oh boy, here we go.
The ferryman killed many a god by himself. Together,
Alright,
we would be
let's
able to
bring down all the stuff. There we
Watch
go.
out! He's calling in tormented souls to fight us as well!
Yep. Dinosaur, go. Come here, Hordling. You're dead now. To target Feklar, thank you. Stop backing away. Goodbye.
You have provided me with great sport. I shall hear. What do you offer in trade for the soul?
Lord Feklar, I wish to offer myself...
Wait! Hold your tongue, Jahula. Vekla! It's the soul of a chancellor you want. Take mine instead.
I accept, son of the realm.
There we go.
Are you mad, Gowron?
Better to spend eternity with Klingons than to be alone in the void, even in a place like this.
Lord Vekla, this should not be Gowron's fate. I will deliver the soul that belongs here. His treacherous ancestor, Akar.
Unacceptable! Breathor is filled with souls such as a car. You have to sweeten the deal.
Very well. I shall deliver the souls of Akar and Jempak.
There it is.
That is more like I accept your generous offer. Deliver those souls to me, and Gowron shall be freed as well. And now, I give you leave to go. Be gone.
Of course, we're allowed to leave, supposedly. Oh, hold on, let me grab this from you. I don't want this cluttering up your space. Besides, it's mine and I want to keep it. Now we get to leave.
You are able to leave if you can, but you won't be able to leave. Whoever leaves your land will be allowed to take the place its own call.
Of course.
I've dealt with Ferengi that were less treacherous than Vekla.
Yeah? Big guy went down quick. Then again, we do have, Alright, you must stop. You are now attracted to me. And he's down. A little bit of distraction and it all goes down easy. Alright, let's keep moving. This is the anaphasic entity, apparently. Still a bad guy somewhere in the walls, which I think is why everybody's freaking out up here. Alright, let's move on. Still got a long battle ahead of us.
Be ready. Every soul in Breathor stands between us and the gates.
That was fun.
Let them come. If they want to die again, I'm happy to oblige them.
Yep.
Mindful of their numbers and their treachery.
They want to die a second time? Let's give him a honorable death. Okay, why is everybody stuck up here? It's because there's one guy in the wall. There's one guy in the wall. It's causing all sorts of issues. Can't hit him. Alright, come on everybody, we need to move on. Let's keep going forward. Alright, all the warriors want to fight. Who am I attacking right now? Come here, big guy. Whoa! Oh, Come on, Kagan. Wow, most of my team got taken out. Alright, let's go. Try this again. Okay, so we're in a hard spot right now. Seem to be doing alright, but my entire team went down. Okay, moving forward. Looks like we eliminated everybody in here. Now for the next spot. You are under attack. Am I now? Once again, it's best to stay up here and set up shop, and then worry about them coming to me instead of me going down to them. Because if they come to me, I can easily take them with all of my help. Look at that. Look at how many people are down right now.
Open the front gates. Kortar is waiting for us on the barge.
That's not the only thing waiting for us on the other side. Get ready to fight.
Why must you all die so easily? Alright, let's summon another one of these. Summon all this stuff down here. Please, you must stop this. Okay. Let's heal everybody up. Because all of my team members are down. I don't want my engineer up. Actually, that would help a little bit. Get some healing. Oh, we got an emergency medical hologram. Okay. Who else do I need to revive? You. My healer, yes. Everybody come back over here and get back to full health. There we go. My team keeps getting shredded. That's not a good sign. Then again, we are fighting all the enemies in hell, so... Alright, let's move on. Hello, everybody.
There's the barge. Hurry!
Yeah. We'll go as fast as we can.
Of course, they have fire-breathing tar.
Of course they have fire-breathing targs. Who wouldn't have fire-breathing targs?
We are leaving in a hurry.
Alright. So we technically don't have to fight any of these. I'm just doing it because I can. There we go. We had some friendly Klingons here. Let's go. Wake up. Grab a brush and put a little makeup. Well, you know, we're back. Hi, everybody. We're back.
Welcome back to the world of the living, and not a moment too soon. A few minutes ago, sensors detected energy signatures overboard. Fakir reporters. They're sending vessels through as we speak.
Word travels fast. They must be here for Lorel.
Has her soul been liberated? Was your mission a success?
I'm not certain.
She was right beside us, fighting the whole way. Did she make it to the barge?
She did.
She did. I made sure of it. Check her vitals. Give me a medical update now!
Of course. Alright, let's go check on her. Guess I'll go to this side of the table. I'm an engineer, not a medic.
It is done. She is restored, reborn.
There she is.
Welcome home, Mother.
That's his actual mother, not just... Although she is considered the mother of
Life
Klingons.
signs are strong. Reading brain activity. Yes! You did it! Laurel has returned safe and sound. Kapla!
That's a relief, but we still have Fakiri to deal with. Status report.
Right. 3 portals in total. Fakiri vessels are emerging from them as we speak. We're holding position for now, but we are heavily outnumbered.
What are they up to?
Laurel's presence may be a coincidence. Since their return to our space, the Fakiri have made numerous assaults on Bareth. Until now, those attacks were repelled by the KDF.
And now?
And now, with the Empire in a state of disarray, the defense presence here is minimal. The Fakiri saw a weakness, and they seized the initiative. This time, they may succeed where they have failed so many times before.
We'll do what we can to defend Boreth.
Indeed. If the Fakiri want to fight, they came to the right place. I will fight to the end if I must, for today is a good day to die.
Well said. I stand ready. It will be an honor to defend this sacred place at your side.
Alright.
You risked all to restore me to life. Honor demands that I fight alongside you, and I do so gladly.
Okay.
So be it. We will make our stand here. Let it be known that we never to be Klingon.
Kapla.
I will need to go with one of you, however. After the loss of the Lucara, I have no vessel to command in battle.
I believe I can be of assistance there, Lady Jaula. The monks of Boreth are not entirely without resources after all.
Is that so?
Yes, but we will need some time to prepare. Do what you can to hold the line until then. Lady Jaula, Mother, please come with me.
Let's get back to our ships and buy them the time they need. Here we go. Alright, looking forward to that ship, even though it's just a flying space brick. And it's technically not even real. It's all just a hologram. It would be cool if we could change the ship's configuration to be various things.
Fakiri portal count remains at 3. Reading multiple enemy vessels in the system, we're outnumbered at least 3 to 1.
Acknowledged. Recommendations.
Our first priority should be closing those portals. Until they're gone, our Fakiri problem could continue to grow.
Edit Pa, what can you tell me about the portals?
Fluctuations in their gravity fields. At the moment, they appear to be unstable, but they could stabilize over time. Until then, it is a weakness we can exploit.
Explain.
Weapons fire, especially torpedoes, will eventually destabilize a portal's integrity to the point of collapse. firing a heavy barrage at each portal should do the trick nicely.
Understood. Collapse the portals and deal with any remaining vessels.
We need to punch through the ships guarding the portals before reinforcements arrive.
Won't take much to collapse the portals. Take them out as soon as you can.
Of course. Here we go. Alright, next. Goodbye. Goodbye. Another one bites the dust. Let's activate that.
Portal keeps destabilizing. It's collapsed!
Good.
There's more to be done. Close the others quickly.
Yep. Already on it. Let's do... Nope, that was ill-timed.
Back to Breathor with you, demon!
Don't open the blood
Who am I
portal yet.
aiming at?
More Figiri vessels are coming in from the
Aiming at
last
you.
portal.
Alright. There's another one down. Target you for a little while. You're not close enough yet. Let's summon the bugs, and now focus on the portal.
That's the last portal. Kapla!
Let's deal with the Fakiri stragglers.
Wait. Much larger than the others.
So they're not finished with us here, eh? Make ready for battle!
Alright, here we go.
Gentlemen, if you're going to do something, now's the time! The Fakiri Dreadnought is an impressive beast. I will enjoy killing it.
Dang it. Just wanted to grab this. It's obviously a blue and a green. Alright, now let's get going. Let's do this again. Upgrade all of our mini ships again. Do that. Activate these two again. Get rid of that portal. No more portals. There you go. Portals no longer allowed. Portals need not apply. Here come the Type 14s. Do that.
I don't think the enforcement are coming. Maybe time to consider.
Do not finish that sentence. We are Klingons. We will fight to the end.
Oh, stupid. Hold.
Orange shall not fall today.
Fight now! For Caleb! For it! For the Empire!
Good timing.
This is the IKS Katinga, calling all Klingon forces. I am Lorel of House Takufa. Join me. Fight now. For the Empire. Kapla!
That is an old-looking Klingon bird of prey.
Victory is ours. Together, we have protected Foret from our enemies. And return she who was called Mother to the Empire.
Kapla!
Truly a glorious battle, my lady. The Fakiri will think twice before launching an attack here anytime soon.
Indeed.
Even so, things got too close for my liking. For a time, it seemed like there were more Fakiri in space than stars. Thankfully, the monks had that well-preserved surprise up their sleeves. Just where did you find that relic, Tenavik?
We have kept it here since my mother's time. Once it served as her flagship. We preserved it as a reminder of a Klingon golden age. We knew one day it would
I'm
be
picking up a
needed
ship
again,
entering the
and
system
it
at high
seems
warp.
that time has come at last.
My differences with you can wait, Jalula. I will not let Boreth fall.
Holy crap. We got someone to join us. From what I saw here today, it will serve the Empire well.
Indeed. Though I yearn to command the Katinga once more, it has been far too long since I have done so. Space warfare has changed considerably since my time.
Yeah, you got a lot to catch up on.
Reading another
Until I
ship
have
entering the
reacclimated
system.
myself to this
It's
era,
one of ours.
I can think of no better warrior to command this vessel than Lady Ja'ula of House Mokai. May you lead this vessel and her crew to glory.
You honor me, Laurel. Computer, note the transfer of command in the record of battle. For many, the Lucara was a symbol of
Another
division.
inbound KDF
May the
vessel.
Katinga serve
We
as
can
a
win
symbol
this!
of unity, as my brother's vessel
Target the nearest Vakiri vessel and destroy it. Kapla!
Let the honored few who came to Boreth's aid go now to every corner of the Empire. Tell everyone you meet what happened here today. Tell them that you were at Boreth when Laurel returned. Tell them how we all fought and sent the Vakiri back to Grethar. There is much to be done. We have an empire to restore and a tyrant to depose. But now is not the time for such things. Now is the time to honor our great victories. Tonight, we celebrate, for tomorrow we may die. Kapla!
Kapla! Alright. Okay, so I think there's only 2 or 3 more missions before the end of the Klingon Civil War.
Now that Laurel has been restored, she will be able to counsel Lady Ja'ula on a great many things. Though I have great respect for Ja'ula, there are always lessons to be learned as a leader in the Klingon Empire. And, in such matters, there is no better teacher than Laurel. Yes, with Laurel at her side, I believe Lady Ja'ula can lead our house to victory over Jempok and restore our shattered empire to glory. That battle lies ahead of us, however. When the time comes, be ready to answer the call to arms.
Of course. Let's take the one that's gonna give me a ton of money when I sell it. 37,337 is 28,175. Yep. Take the purple one.
The time has come. Join us in the Boreth system. We are preparing to make our next move against the forces of the so-called Emperor and his dishonorable lackeys. Soon we will rally those who would end this destructive conflict and restore the Empire. The journey lies ahead. All that remains is to take the first step.
Alright, ooh, we get mines. Not that we'll ever use the mines, but...
Go. Do what must be done.
Alright. Alright, gaming, thank you so much for joining me today, and as always, please like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps the channel out when you do that. As I always like to say at the end of these videos, don't get assassinated!